For those of you that have been asking me to make bread and you want to know how I make my bread, I am doing it today and we're doing it in here. So I cannot wait for my other camera to be set up. So I'm going to show you guys in here. I need to make bread because I'm hungry for bread. So if you want to learn how to make this bread, it's very easy. So let's get started. All right, you guys ready to make some bread? All right. So I have 4 gallons of water in this bowl. This is a big bowl. Or 16 cups of water. So for 16 cups of water, I did 4 tablespoons of yeast. So that's 4 tablespoons of yeast. Put that in. And it's about lukewarm water now. And then I have about a tablespoon of sugar. And then I'm not sure how much salt. We always put a handful. So it's about what this is about. So what this is, I don't know what this cup is. Measurement's not on there. Anyways, I think it's about 3 tablespoons of salt. So 3 tablespoons of salt. And then you can put vegetable oil. I was going to put vegetable oil, but since I have some bacon grease left, I made some bacon yesterday. So I never throw out the bacon grease because the bacon grease makes the bread taste even way better. So I'm just kind of making the yeast kind of come apart here. So I'm going to add the oil. That's about half a cup of oil. It just puts a lot of flavor in with it. And now we mix it with flour, which I have a container right here with flour, and we're going to use this. I don't know how much flour, but this is a, so that other one was how much? So about a third. So about a third cup of salt. About a third cup of salt. That's how much salt I put in there. And this is a cup and a half of flour. One of these is a cup and a half. So we'll see how much flour. I'm going to take this off. Take the fuzzy thing off. I was so hungry for bread for a while now, so we're gonna. So it's about every one a bowl is a cup and a half. So we're just gonna add flour. So I put 3. So 3.5 cups. No, 3 cups and 3.5 cups. So that's 3, 4.5. 5.5. Oh, there's a cuppy thing in there. Huh, there it is. 6.5. I have 6 cups that are a cup and a half. You guys can count. It's going to be a lot of flour. So now we're going to start mixing it with our hands. They don't get any on my chair over there. They'll get them out here. Now we just got to mix it all in first. Incorporate the hear that? Oh yeah. Smells like bacon already. So there's a lot of love put in bread, eh? You gotta do it with your hand. And unless you have a bread maker, but unless that your hands are the bread maker, don't even come near it. My girl's out there, Shelby's out there, she just had to go do her thing. So I got her to go out there. I like to get her to move around a lot more. And she's been moving a bit more since she's got the pain medication. And when she's like sitting there grunting, I know she has to go either pee or poo, so I got her out. I was like, okay, get up and let's go. And when I say get up, she'll get up. Like if I just tell her to come, she won't. Sometimes she'll drag her feet. Don't stay down. But if I tell her to get up, she'll get up. She's such a good listener, though. She is a good listener. Right. I'm going to try to do it with one hand for a while. I want to clean one hand. And I'm just going to put my hand right into flour. And this is how you clean your hands. Like this. And I'm not making bread for anybody, just for my family. I was going to use one hand. So I can use one of my hands for flour. So this is what you do. You just keep on mixing it until it has. I'm gonna add some more flour. I don't measure flour. I've never measured flour, so I do it how my grandma did it. I guess I'm not ready to do it with one hand yet. It's still pretty liquidy. I hope that this bowl is big enough for the amount that I made, because I've been wanting bread for a while, so I'm just like, I gotta do it. Make it. Nobody else gonna make it in this house unless they learn from me, and they not seem to be wanting to learn by me teaching them, so I teach them on here. They just want me to do it. They want bread, but they want me to do it. But one day I won't be living with them, so they're gonna have to make their own bread. Unless they marry a girl that knows how. Might have to separate it into two bowls because this is a lot. A lot of bread. So if you think you're gonna make bread with a little bag of flour, well, good luck with that. Unless you're just making a little one loaf or something. I'm just kind of using my fingers like this and kind of cutting it. And that also incorporates a lot more flour into the wet spots equally. The magic is in when it starts rising. That's when magic starts. You just don't want any lumps in your bread, so you try to get all the lumps out as many lumps as you can, you try to get them out. ASMR. This is why it's important to get all of them thingies out. You're never going to get them all out. They will eventually go out on their own too. Ah, no! I just dropped the piece on the chair there. It's going on the floor. Just using my hand. Hands up. Curl. You know how in the hairdresser, well, with the hair, you use hair dye to get your hair dye off? Well, same with this. You use flour to get the dough off at the end. It's gonna be a big one. I'll keep you guys updated on the process. So once I've done this, then I let it sit for about half an hour. Well, this is the quick rising yeast. I'm using the quick rising yeast. It's a lot quicker. And see, it's already starting to get a lax sticky. And that's what you want. A lax sticky dough is the best. Ooh, look at that. Ah, monster. Bread monster. Bread monster. So what I want to do is, I want to do this again. One more time. You do this until you get a bread dough forming, and then you make it all in one. Clean your bowl. And kitten's watching me. She is watching me over there on my bed. Are you watching, Mama? You gonna learn how to make this? Just don't want to drop any pieces of dough into the. I'm gonna clean my hands a little bit with this flour. And you keep on working. Oh, I get some flour on it. I'm a messy when it comes to this. So you get the flour underneath it, and it kind of grabs it. You turn the bowl as you go a little bit, and then you can start doing this. Okay, see how big that dough is? Almost clean up. Okay. Now you're gonna get more flour. I don't like to stick on things. Just put it behind. And when you're lifting it up, it brings the flour with it. Like this. Put a flour behind there. And then start doing this. Pull up a little bit. Pull up a little bit, and then do this. When it's sticky, put a little flour. And do this. You do this until it doesn't stick like that. It will always stick a little bit, but not stick right to you like that. Okay, it's still very, very sticky. More flour in there. still feel like lumps in there. So I'm just gonna keep doing this until I don't feel the lumps in the dough. And then you turn it over, put some oil in the middle, turn it over, and then when it rises, then you turn it over again. And then when it rises, you turn it over once, and then next time you make your buns or your bread, whatever you're making. This is very tiring. Why is my screen off? Okay. I don't know why the screen was off. Recording. But see how it's like now turning into a nice dough? Still almost got all the way around like that with putting a little bit on it. It's not as sticky. It's less sticky as you need it. And I'm going to have to get a broom and a mop and clean up in here. And your hands are pretty much no dough by the time you're done. You just got to clean them off and sink after. And it comes off the rest of it. Let's see how much bread this will make. Okay. A couple more rounds of this, and then we're going to be ready to put her to rest for a bit and rise. And Kitten is still watching me. She is so cute. I wish I was sitting there for me. Look at her. She's watching right there. She's totally amused by this. You watching, Mama? You watching? She's looking on the floor. What? You made a mess, Mom. Like you made a mess, Mom. Obviously, the rest of it, I won't be able to do it in here. So, well, turning it over I can the next time. But then after that, make it rolling the buns and stuff, I won't be able to do it in here. Gotta do it at a table. So, I may record that with my phone. Because I don't have my camera set up yet, my other camera. So yeah, the studio and the living room, kitchen. All right, so now we're ready. You guys can see. See the dough? Now, it's just a little tacky now. I'm closing the flour there. And this is it. This is the best. See how it's now not even sticking to my hands anymore? That's how you want it. Okay. All right, now, what I'm gonna do, this, 18 minutes it took me. Oh, we're gonna open it yet. I put about maybe a third, I don't know, much about 4 or 5 teaspoons. Something that will cover, you know, will, you can get the oil around it like this. And then you turn it over, put your hands under there like this. And there's gonna be some flour in the bottom yet. Oh, this is a big one to turn over. And just kind of tuck it in. And then you put a towel over it. A towel over it, and you're ready. All right. So I hope you've enjoyed making this dough with me, and hope you make it too. And I would love to see pictures on Facebook or whatever to see how yours turned out. God bless everyone. Have a great day. I'll see you in a minute. Actually, I'll see you in a bit. Actually, you know what? This is going to be just about making the dough. So this video is just going to be about making the dough. So, and I've told you Once it rises, you push it down and it rises again. Then you form it into your loaves or whatever bread style you want. And then you got bread. Right? God bless everyone. Have a great day. Thank you for being here. Thanks for being part of Team Awesome. And now that I've made the dough, I'm super hungry and I just made myself some tuna with onions and mayo. I'm eating it with some crackers and I'm having my fresh coffee here. So that's what I'm doing right now and making the video. God bless everyone. Be awesome. Stay awesome.